Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel for another unboxing video. Today we're opening One Piece card game OP15-EB04 Adventure on Kami's Island. I pre-ordered this box along with OP14 many months ago at pretty much MSRP or a little bit below MSRP. So those were the good old days before all the scalpers came into the hobby and drive up all the prices. Now when I try to look at pre-orders for future sets, none of them was near MSRP. Everywhere is selling for pretty much 2x or more MSRP. So yeah, very fortunate that I got at least a couple boxes before all the scalpers came into our hobby. So I would say before OP14 my One Piece cards opening luck wasn't, I would say, average at best, and then OP14 was by far the best box that I opened. Well, the bar is pretty low, but OP14 was pretty good for me. Got the Treasure Rare Rosinante, and then first time pulling an SP of Sugar. So let's see how we do with OP15. And let's get started. So the prices like they are nowadays, most likely this will be my last English One Piece booster box that I open for a long time. Hoping those scalpers can find a new hobby to ruin, and then I can find these at MSRP again. And hope someday the One Piece base store or the official Bandai Namco Cross Store will have an official Canada distribution website like the Pokemon Center that collectors can buy these at MSRP and not have to pay ridiculous prices. So without further ado, let's get started. Law, Nickerobin, Genbo, Seacat, pretty funny looking. Atori, Risky Brothers, Impact Dial, 2020 Chopper, it's pretty cool looking even though it's only uncommon. Seems like Chopper doesn't get a lot of cards in the card game yet. Melbun Brothers, got a Rebecca Leader, Viola, and then Fire Fist. Genie, Kamakiri, Heavenly Warriors, Margarita, Zeph, Gum Gum Hawk, Gatling, Pacifista, Perona, Sai. Got a Brook Leaders, first leader card in the game. Satori, and then we have, okay, our first, I guess, hit, SR event card of Mama Ragan. So first SR, Start the Feast. I believe this may be the first SR event card in the game. That's just the base version, and I think there's art version and maybe a manga event version of this. Dr. Hogback, Morgan, Mihawk, Conus, Vegapunk. It's my student. Farewell, Ryuma, Watch Me Ace, Django, Nola, Usopp. Then got Distorted Future. So while this will likely be my last English set for a while, last time I went to Japan I was able to relatively easily find the booster boxes at MSRP at different stores. So hopefully next time I go to visit Japan again, I'll pick up new One Piece cards from the official store at regular price. Got Lucy Leader, Datsu, Smoker, Tashihi, and then, oh, okay, my first gold Dawn that I have pulled. So I'm gonna ring that golden bell. Okay, first time pulling a gold Dawn. Very nice. Nice Dawn card. I think that's considered one hit of the box, but hopefully you'll get better hits as well. Panzer, Fuza, Santamaru, Robin, Yama, Cavendish. Whoop you into shape, and then, okay, another SR. Very nice looking Rebecca. Genie, Koala, Goro, Dressrosa, Otori, Wash Me Ace, Laboon, Eroge, Kairos, got a Bonnie, Rare. Kelly Funk, Buggy. How embarrassing as a human being. Nice Robin, Rocky, Hody Jones, Nola. Got another Rebecca leader. Sanji, Kuro, and then, okay, nice Zoro SR from EB04. So OP14, we got half of the EB04 set and getting the other half in OP15. I believe it's the yellow, red, and black cards are in OP15 from EB04. Mihawk, Spoil, Moda, Baji, Risky Brother, Pacifista, Sai, Bonnie, Gum Gum Storm, Viola, and then, okay, we got a SEC, Secret of Enel. I think this is a pretty good one in the game, and then also it's from a pretty popular artist. It's Akira Igawa. Base Secret, so I guess those have 2 hits so far of the Gold Dawn and now let's see if we can get more. Doll, Kuma, Hogback, Robin, Zeph, Kuma, Full Body, Frankie, Django, Monkey D. Luffy, Gum Gum, Golden Rifle. Pinzers, Octoballoon, Holly, Lucia Kingdom. Then we got a base Luffy leader. Hard Juden, Gadatsu, and then, okay, nice. There's just a base SR, but Borsalino is supposed to be really good card in the game. From what I can tell, it's base SR. I think Borsalino and Nami are the top 2 SR that I want to pull from this set. So let's see if we can get Nami in the rest of the packs. Morgan, Lola, Law, Fuza, Yorkie, Braham, Beast Kitten Brothers, Peronum, Sanji, and Bartholomew. Okay, yes, the last pack of the left side of the box. So we are halfway through, and if the Gold Dawn counts as a hit, then I guess I have 2 hits so far of the NL base SEC and the Gold Dawn Alpha Yama. Then another Brook leader. Laboon, Lumus, Yanfall, Kaku Rare. Okay, so we're halfway through, hoping the second half will be better than the first half. I know the NL is probably a strong card in the game, but hoping for an alt art somewhere. Moji, Balloon, Spoil, another Robin, Alpha, Calgara, Leo, Helso, Bonnie, Gum Gum Rifle. Sentimaru, Buggy, Kotori, Holly, Bobby Funk, Gatling, Urouge, Zoro, Tony Chopper's Crying, and then have a Jin, Base, SR. So we got 5 base SR so far. Still hoping for the Nami to come along. Kuma, Rocky, Frankie, Elthor, Laboon, Pirate Stalking 6. That's pretty cool looking card. And then nice. That's well, it's a base version, but still, that's the Nami that I was hoping for. It's nice wedding dress Nami. Okay, there's the base SR wise. The top 2 that I wanted to pull have already been pulled, but still hoping for more hits than what I have. Moda, Emmett, Koala, Holly, Amazon, Kobe, Lightning Dragon, Kuma, and then the base Dawn. Tori, Emmett, Alpha, Risky Brothers, Very, Kobe again, Orlumbus is an order. Heavenly Warriors, Conus, Dressrosa, Ryumam, Calgara, Elthor, Mr. Luffy. Okay, that's our, I guess that's our alt art. Rorona Zoro from OP15. That's another, I guess this is a 3-hit box so far with Zoro and now in the Gold Dawn. Pretty nice. I think the EB04 Zoro is maybe a better card than this alt art, but Zoro is a Zoro, not going. Still a pretty popular character. Emmett, Lola, Morgan, Tashihi, Genbo, Koala, Balloon, Impact Dial, Leo, Chopper, and Fire Fist. Okay, we got 4 packs left. Let's see if I can get anything else beyond this. I feel like should be a little bit more base SR, maybe 1 or 2. Let's see. Kelly Fung, Kuma, Moda, Tori, Seacat, Gatling, Nolan, Full Body, Pearl, Satori. 3 left. Epsilon, Hogback, Amazon, Otis, Noah, Leo, Bowles. Okay, got a base Sabo SR. So 2 packs remain. OP14 set the bar very high. Don't think can match that in any box. So, but overall, it's not a bad box with the I guess 3 hits. Bonnie, Kobe, Sanji, and oh wow! Okay, I take that back as a 4-hit box, and it's a alt art version of the NL SEC. Wow, this is very nice. Okay, it's may not be as good as OP14 box, but still my number 2 box that I've ever opened with the 4 hits. Especially this NL, I think is very, very good. SEC, it's my first time pulling a SEC alt art. And I believe this NL is pretty strong card as well in the game. Okay, so yeah, I would say very happy with the results. OP14 with the SP is still the best that I have opened. This is easily my number 2. Heavenly Warriors, Mihawk, Pinsir, Zeph, Yorkie, Julie Bonnie, Leader, Hesso, Cavendish, Suram. Okay, so this is the box. Overall, I have to say pretty happy with it. I think I can say this is a 4-hit box based on these, depending on if the Godon is considered a hit, but I think it's about 2 per case, so I count it as a hit. Base SR wise, Mama Garin, Sabo, and then Borsellino, they're very happy with. Zoro, I think is pretty good as well. Rebecca is pretty looking. Top SR they wanted to pull Nanami, Jin, and then the 4 hits Godon, the base, and now SEC, Zoro SR, and then best card of the box, first time pulling an alt art SEC. And now very happy with the results. This will likely be my last English One Piece booster box that I'll be opening for a while. Hopefully the prices come back to something more reasonable in the future, and I'll go back to getting boxes, but in the next year or so, I don't think the prices will come down. So here is the 4 hits. Super happy with the results. So thanks for watching. If you're opening OP15, all the best. Hope you pull manga or SPs. We'll catch you at the next video. Bye.